Oh boy.
So I take all the legs off. You're gonna go like this, and then you kind of use your finger to like squish out the meat.
So that was like 1 gram of crab meat.
It's not even a gram. Like this, all of these crabs will probably yield half a cup at the most. You'll take this part, and then there's like the back paddle fin, and then you'll open it up, and it should easily come out like that. And because my Lola taught me how to do this, and she is like a stickler about following through with everything, I have this thing like in me that I need to make sure that all the meat is gone, or I'll feel like I've disappointed her somehow. I remember I would eat what she was picking, but because she's my grandma, I don't think she minded. Until it got to a point where she's like, we're not gonna be able to make torta if you keep eating all the crab meat. So then you have to kind of stop. We're gonna take the picked crab, which ended up being quite a bit. But we have our sauteed onions and garlic, and we've added our sauteed potatoes. So now we're gonna add the egg, and we're just gonna like let it sit for, I don't know, 5 minutes while we get the crab shells cleaned up. And I like to fill these up. We're gonna do this. And I like getting into the like crevices, because I know when I eat it out of the shell, I'm like, ooh, there's still more left. I thought I finished it all. But then there's a surprise. For this, you want it super caramelized, super sizzling. And then we'll just keep doing this until all of the crabs are done. My Lola was a second mother to me. She was very giving and very supportive, but not in a traditional way. She just had this very strict demeanor about her. She knew what was in you and what you could achieve, and she pushed you and supported you so you can achieve it yourself. And so that's how I've always been. Sandy says they're here. Okay, mister. Hi, thanks for coming. Yeah. So let's start over there. Okay. So those are barbecue pork skewers. In between is longaniza, and then crab shells filled with the crab torta filling. All right, let's eat.
Good thing I wore stretching pants today.
I wore stretchy pants too.
It's been a hot minute, Chrissy. I always miss her mood.
Aw.
Seafood City keeps my Lola's memory alive because everything's like a trigger. That's why ethnic grocery stores are so important, because they provide the community with products that they could not source elsewhere. And this preserves memories, their recipes, and their country in American life.
Independent Lens is made possible by the Action Circle for Independent Lens, with major funding from the John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation, Acton Family Giving, the Ford Foundation, the Jonathan Logan Family Foundation, and contributions from the following: additional support for this series has been provided by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
You're watching PBS.
Then the day came with the news that shook me to my core. You are a good candidate for a heart transplant. My mind went blank.
Here I am in the middle of hundreds of people, and all I feel is incredible anxiety that I have to find this man before he kills someone.
Now what do? I gave up my dream, I gave up my voice. I chose this path, but this path didn't choose me back.
The next day, I showed up to what I thought was football. Right? Those were the days of Pelé and Maradona and all the stars I grew up idolizing, but that wasn't it. It was American football. And the coach approached me and said, son, if you want to learn, I'll teach you.
So when my best friend asked me to be his +1 at a lavish wedding in India, I jumped at the opportunity. Truth is, I've been to India many times, but it was always with my parents. I was so excited. I was finally going to be an independent woman in my motherland without my mother.
And so I pick up the card, and inside it reads, will you marry me? And I think, not bad.
And they started watching, this little 10-year-old kid at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm stretching pizzas in the window, and the more people that came, the more excited I got. I spun it this way, and I spun it that way, and I just remember saying to myself, I love this.
So I grew up on the Lower East Side of New York City, where culture, flavors, and chaos threw a party. We would walk 1 block and you would smell bagels and bialys from the Jewish deli. Next block, espresso and marinara from Little Italy. And in the middle of it all was my Chinatown.
Fisk Transportation, proud to support OPT World because strong communities are built on understanding and connection. The World Channel provides programming that opens windows to the world through culture, education, and conversation. Fisk Transportation, offering a variety of public and private passenger transportation services in the 4-state region since 1975. Reservations and quote information at fisklimo.com. Easter Law Firm, proud to be part of the Ozarks community, where values like connection, care, and trust are at the heart of everyday life, from local markets to shared stories. Because strong communities are built on understanding and connection, Easter Law Firm supports OPT World, a channel providing programming that opens windows to the world through culture, education, and conversation.
Hello, I'm former Congressman John Katko. Join me for Balancing Act, the show that aims to tame the political circus of two-party politics. Each week, opposing sides share the spotlight to discuss a divisive political issue. No ranting, just reason. Balancing Act with John Katko, Saturdays at 6 p.m. and Sundays at 4 p.m. on World.
I've recorded many songs of the natural world over the years. But these songs are far more complicated than we could possibly have imagined. It was the ability to take recorded sound and then turn it into a visual picture that enabled us to analyze and reveal its full complexity.
It really forces us to reconsider what we think of as song.
When the Chinese Revolution comes, there is this fear.
Are you a member of the Communist Party?
Being Chinese made you an automatic suspect.
I'm a Filipino, so it doesn't matter. You're not one of us.
You grow up and you think of yourself as a Cartwright, and then you realize that everyone around you sees you as a Hop Sing.
These groups have overcome great adversity. They were now good Americans.
You're the model minority, you keep your mouth shut.
Patsy Mink wanted to become the first Asian American woman to go into the House of Representatives.
What she did for women's rights and equal rights, not just for Asian Americans, not just for women, but for all Americans.
There really are these amazing Asian American women who were badass women.
It's not who you are, but it's what you can accomplish that gives you the opportunities to move forward.
Major funding for Asian Americans was provided by the Wallace H. Coulter Foundation, Just Films, Ford Foundation, National Endowment for the Humanities, Exploring the Human Endeavor, the Arthur Vining Davis Foundations, Investing in Our Common Future, the Freeman Foundation, Carnegie Corporation of New York, K Family Foundation, Long Family Foundation, Spring Wang, and California Humanities. This program is made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and from contributions to this PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
Growing up after World War II, there were so few Asians on screen that whenever one would appear, we would have this moment that I called an Asian sighting. Somebody would yell, "Hey, there's somebody on TV!" And we would make a mad dash to the TV.
Murder! Murder!
Murder?